Imagine standing in front of the Great Pyramid of Giza. You see the massive stones that weigh tons, stacked in perfect precision. But here's the thing. No one knows exactly how it was built. The mystery has endured for thousands of years, and in today's world, people still can't agree on how these wonders were constructed. Was it a feat of human ingenuity, or something out of this world? For centuries, the pyramids have left us with more questions than answers. But as we dive into their secrets today, you'll discover that the answers might hold the key to more than just ancient history. They might just unlock the path to living a life of wealth, strategy, and long-term success. So, if you want to know how these ancient marvels were made, and how their secrets can teach us how to build lasting wealth, stick with me till the end. You won't want to miss this. Pyramids Enigma, the scale and precision of the pyramids. Let's start with the basics. The pyramids are massive, especially the Great Pyramid of Giza, standing at 481 feet tall. To put that into perspective, it's as high as a 40-story building. But what's more impressive? The precision. Each stone block was cut to fit perfectly, with minimal gaps. Some blocks weigh up to 80 tons, and yet they were transported across miles of desert and lifted to such incredible heights with tools that most of us would consider primitive. But here's the thing. They didn't have cranes, bulldozers, or any of the advanced tech we take for granted. And that raises a terrifying question. How? Was there a level of organization and foresight in their society that we can barely comprehend today? Could that level of discipline and strategic thinking be the key to your success today? Stick around, because we're going to get into the methods they might have used, but trust me, it's going to blow your mind. Theories and hypotheses. Now, the theories, oh boy, there are a lot of them. Some say they were built by slaves. Others claim they were the result of an advanced civilization that had lost knowledge long before us. And then there's the idea that aliens were involved. Yeah, you've probably heard that one too. But let's take a step back. What if the true answer lies somewhere between what we think we know and what we've never even considered? Some experts suggest they were built by a highly skilled workforce, operating under a meticulously organized system. Imagine a project so vast it required decades of planning, training, and cooperation. A project that demanded a relentless focus on efficiency and resource management. Now let's pause and think about that. What would that kind of strategy look like today? Can you picture yourself planning something so grand, so ambitious, that you had to manage people, resources, and time like never before? It's not just about the pyramids. It's about creating your own version of the pyramid. You might be wondering, yeah, but how does this help me build wealth? Oh, just wait for it. The answer is coming. The workforce and organization. Tens of thousands of workers, farmers, craftsmen, engineers, all coming together to build the pyramids. But here's the kicker. These weren't just random people pulled from the streets. They were experts, carefully selected for their specific skills. The planning behind this was like the ultimate business model. Think of it as the ancient version of Google or Apple, but for one monumental project. In fact, modern historians believe that the workforce was highly motivated by a sense of pride in their work, and they were likely paid in food, shelter, and rewards. There's something to be learned from this when it comes to building successful teams. Whether you're scaling a business or creating your own wealth-building machine, understanding how to motivate, organize, and inspire a team can make all the difference. And think about it. If you were part of a team with that kind of mission, with that kind of purpose, how would you approach your own success? Stay tuned, because we'll dive deeper into how those ancient Egyptians organized their resources in a way that still stuns modern engineers. How can you use this kind of wisdom today? The methods: transporting the stones. The next challenge? Transporting the stones. We're talking about blocks that weighed as much as 80 tons. It's almost impossible to imagine how they did it without the heavy machinery we have today. But here's the catch. The solution might not have been about brute force. Instead, it was about ingenuity and maximizing efficiency. Some experts suggest that they used a system of sleds and ramps, which could have been lubricated with water to reduce friction. What if the key to success wasn't about working harder, but about working smarter? Maybe that's the real secret to building wealth. Finding the most efficient path forward, no matter how complex the goal. I'm not saying you need a water-lubricated ramp for your business, although that would be awesome. But this idea of working smarter rather than harder is something that could change the way you approach your wealth-building strategies. The construction techniques. But once those stones were in place, the next challenge was stacking them, thousands of feet into the air. How did they do it? One theory is that they used a massive spiral ramp that wrapped around the pyramid itself. Workers hauling these massive blocks up as the pyramid grew taller, layer by layer. What can we learn from this? Building wealth, true, lasting wealth, is a process. You can't do it all at once. It's about small, incremental steps that build on each other over time. Just like the pyramid, every action you take in your financial journey contributes to the larger structure. The key is consistency and a solid plan. The tools used. When we think about the tools used to build these monumental structures, we might picture rudimentary hammers and chisels. But the Egyptians were surprisingly advanced in their technology. They used copper tools to carve the stones, and their understanding of geometry helped them shape the stones with incredible precision. In fact, some researchers believe they had advanced surveying tools, allowing them to ensure perfect alignment and symmetry. In the same way, building wealth requires the right tools. You need the right financial strategies, resources, and mindset to shape your success. The tools may not be as visible as a hammer or saw, but the principles are there, whether it's investing, managing risk, or compounding your wealth over time. And speaking of tools, wait till you see what kind of tools you can use today to build your financial empire. We're not done yet. The legacy and lessons, the purpose of the pyramids. So, why were these massive structures built in the first place? To house the remains of pharaohs, yes. But they were also symbols of eternal power, designed to ensure the ruler's legacy. In a way, they were the ultimate wealth-building tool, a monument that would last through the ages, a testament to the pharaoh's success. This idea of legacy is huge when it comes to wealth. It's not just about what you can build today, it's about what you'll leave behind. Think about your wealth-building strategy like you're building your own personal pyramid. What does it look like? What legacy are you leaving for future generations? Pyramids and modern wealth. When you think about wealth building, imagine it like constructing a pyramid. Each stone represents an investment, a smart financial decision, or a disciplined habit. And just as the ancient Egyptians carefully planned and executed each step, so too must you. The most successful people don't rush. They build slowly, but with purpose. Every financial decision you make, no matter how small, contributes to your grand design. In this way, the principles that helped the Egyptians build one of the most enduring structures on Earth can also help you build a life that stands the test of time. The lessons of patience and persistence. One thing we can't ignore is how long it took to build the pyramids, decades of work. This wasn't a quick project. It was a test of patience and persistence, and that's something that resonates with building wealth today. The wealthiest people in the world didn't become rich overnight. They followed a process. They were patient, persistent, and disciplined. If they had given up after a year or two, we wouldn't even know their names today. Building your own pyramid of wealth. Just like the pharaohs, you have the opportunity to create your own legacy. Your pyramid may not be made of stone, but it can be built through the decisions you make today. The investments you make, the habits you form, and the team you build can lead to a towering structure of success. Now, are you ready to start building your own pyramid of wealth? It's not about quick wins. It's about the long game. If you want to know how to make your wealth grow exponentially, hit the next video and learn about the power of compounding. It's the secret ingredient to making your financial dreams a reality. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more strategies to help you build your legacy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.